We get the opportunity to speak with a lot of investment advisors, family offices, and families. And perhaps the most common question that comes up surrounds the concept of paying bills. As families accumulate their wealth and their finances become more complex, managing the payment of their bills across a myriad of entities and properties becomes quite a challenge for them. And it's often one of the first tasks that they look to delegate. I'm Frank Balistreri, partner at Sensiba, overseeing our consulting practice. We're a top 100 accounting firm providing tax, assurance, advisory, and sustainability services to clients nationwide. And today we're going to focus on how family offices can streamline their bill payment process through technology. I'm pleased to be joined by Catherine Edgecombe, our client accounting services practice leader, and Leah Kitamura, our senior accountant in our family office practice. We're going to discuss why modern bill pay solutions are essential for family offices and a best practice to minimize risks and also improve efficiency. So let's begin with the concept of leveraging technology and why we think auto pay might not be the best option.
So bill pay is definitely important for families, and we have found that using auto pay as well as manually writing checks is definitely not a best practice. We always recommend using a bill payment technology for bill pay for a couple of reasons. One, technology offers a structured process and a workflow that ensures timely as well as accurate payments. And when bills are set to auto pay, you're often prone to miss critical issues.
Yeah, that reminds me of this client that I have where before we onboarded them, they had all of their utilities on auto pay for all of their residences. And they really didn't see the need for having a bill pay solution. They thought, I don't want to have to remember to pay the bills for this house that I don't live at 100% of the time. And it's easier to just make sure that it always gets paid. But once we implemented our bill pay solution and we got them through a workflow, we were processing their monthly utilities bills, and I noticed that their water bill was a lot higher than normal. And it's not unusual to have a spike in your water bill, especially if there's maybe a landscaping project or you need to refill the pool. So I reached out to their on-site property manager to investigate, and they got back to me and said that not only were there no special projects on the property, but they actually found a leak on the property. And so luckily we were able to get maintenance out in a timely manner and get it fixed that day. But if this was on auto pay, who knows how long that leak would have gone unnoticed, potentially leading to further property damage.
And this actually happens a lot more than you would think. We've had multiple clients with issues like this when their payments are on auto pay, because at that point, no one's really paying attention to the actual payments that are going out. And so we believe that using auto pay with no review is not a best practice.
Yeah, and I think that also highlights the importance of visibility in your bill pay system. Ours make it easier to track expenses and monitor your cash flow, do that sort of variance analysis that we talked about in our last example. And we're also able to generate financial reports in a more timely manner. The bill pay systems also allow for us to kind of do away with manual checks, which, if you're handwriting them especially, can be prone to errors such as transposition, a misplaced comma, maybe imperfect handwriting, all of which can lead to inaccurate payments.
And we definitely want accurate payments. We also want very secure payments. So another reason that we consider digital bill pay solutions a best practice is that they offer a higher level of enhanced security. For example, when you use a bill pay technology, you reduce the risk of lost and stolen checks, and you protect a family's sensitive financial information. And as families grow in wealth, their data and their personal information becomes even more sensitive, and they want to protect that. So the goal is to keep the family's personal account numbers out of the public domain and reduce any risk for fraud.
So by implementing efficient bill pay technology, families can offload the burden of paying their bills, improve the internal controls over the bill payment process, and really free up their time to enjoy life and spend time doing what they're passionate about. To learn more about our family office services, please visit us at sensiba.com. And if you'd like to see a demonstration of our bill payment technology, please reach out and we'd be happy to schedule a meeting to discuss that with you.